I was just talking to a friend the other day who was injured in a car accident, Brian. The other driver didn't have insurance, but luckily the car they were driving was insured. So the outcome for her ended up being a good one. But it made me think about all those cases where people aren't so lucky and there's just no insurance at all. Now, you've handled your share of these situations, some with great outcomes and some where recovery just wasn't possible. What's the most important thing people should understand when they find themselves in that position?
Thank you, Jean. So yes, your friend who got into the car accident with an uninsured motorist was fortunate. Here in New York State, there's at least minimums required of uninsured motorist coverage and underinsured motorist coverage. And I would refer our viewers to some previous videos we've done on that subject. I don't want to wade too deeply into that again, but it's likely that she got some help or some relief through her own coverage or the car that she was riding in at the time. What happens, though, when people get hurt? Maybe they trip and fall on a property and the owner doesn't have homeowners insurance or an appropriate landlord policy. Or another common one is the brawl or the fight at a nightclub or a bar or a restaurant, which also may or may not have insurance. What are the options then? Well, I want to be upfront with you and anyone who's watching this. My retainer agreement for negligence cases, personal injury cases, much like every other or many other personal injury lawyers, provides for a withdrawal provision, meaning if there's no coverage in a case, most attorneys who do what I do reserve the right to withdraw from representation. But it's not going to be a surprise to most people when I explain it to them. If there's no opportunity for a recovery financially, there's really no point in going forward and spending money endlessly and fruitlessly to achieve what we would call a Pyrrhic victory. Like, it's, yes, you win, but the win might not be worth the paper it's printed on. However, and this is a big however, there are situations where it might make sense to go forward against someone who's uninsured.